Hey, good evening, people out there in the wide world web 2.0. I think it's still 2.0 before we got to 3.0. But hello there. I'm Flintworth. Welcome to day 2 of the Game Master Gauntlet. And if you haven't seen my posts, I'm not gonna lie there, folks. I felt it. You have beaten me after one night. I signed off yesterday and passed out for a good 12 hours. And which is funny. It's funny because you can think about it. I didn't have that problem when I did my 24-hour D&D marathon. But this time, you guys might have did it. So, unfortunately, this means I don't think I have it in me to do all the games I wanted. However, I'm still going to do some games. I'm going to do 2 more games. We have naturally one you see right here for Kids on Bikes. And we're going to have one tomorrow for Call of Cthulhu. And I plan to inject as much mayhem... What's the word I'm thinking of? Chaosity. I don't know. I'll come to you later. There's a word about levity. That's the word. As I can. And before I get into more of the details, let me go introduce you to my players this fine evening. There's 3 of them today. They're all much more welcome, I think, than I am right now. At least what I'm feeling. But I'm gonna come over here and boop. Say hello, players. Hey, there they are. I'll call their beautiful faces. We have cams today too.
How's it going? Hello.
Hi. So, I'm going to go around the circle real quick and clockwise to force you all to say a little bit about yourselves, which means I'm going to go right to you, to my right, Joanna. Who the hell are you?
Hi. I'm Joanna. I haven't been playing TTRPGs that long, but I do love playing them, and when given the chance to play this for a good cause, thought I'd jump in and try. So this is my first time playing Kids on Bikes, so please be nice to me. Please be nice.
I'll do it best I can. I mean, last night I sent a giant monstrous duck made up of tinier alien ducks after my player, so we'll see what happens today.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, like you do.
Like you do.
All right, okay. Let's head down a block to who's that gorgeous man with the green hair? I mean, you look fabulous today. Oh, look! Oh, yes. Oh, work it, baby. Okay, sorry. Who the hell are you?
Hi, I'm Chris. You might hear Flint refer to me as Guppy. Topher. I have about 8 million different names. I have been playing role-playing games for almost 2 decades now. I just realized, God, we're old.
Really?
Mostly D&D. I have branched out a bit for a couple other systems. I've actually ran a Kids on Broomsticks game, which is like Kids on Bikes, but with a few changes to incorporate magic, things sort of like the Harry Potter world. So I have a bit of grasp on the game system, a little bit. Known Jim forever and a day, and I am very, very excited to have nerdy little Branson get absolutely destroyed in some horrible arcade.
Oh, boy, howdy, man. Actually, I was thinking about it. Of all the players, I think, in this marathon, you've probably known me the longest at roughly, God almighty, close to like 17-ish some years, I think.
17?
Like,
yeah,
let's see.
7.
Yeah. Our friendship is old enough to almost, join the military.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay.
All enough to stick out alone.
Yeah. To vote. But, before I get ahead of myself, let's take one little slide to the left to that beautiful man with the wonderful mustache. That's all we need to know. Okay, moving on. Hi, I don't know. Who the hell are you?
It's Noobsteak.
Hi, Noobsteak.
I'm a variety streamer. I play RPGs for the better part of 5 years now. I've DM'd, I've been GM'd, and now I'm a player. I'm ready to get grinded into dust in the old RPG machine. Show us what you got.
I'm not sure what it says that. Like all of you are like, yeah, you know, wreck me, DME or Danny. Oh, I should. This is good. This is a good thing time to bring up now to you all at home that this is a charity event for charity for the charity of children, and while it is a whole very good cause, they're trying to raise money here for Extra Life of Children's Hospital. Our content here is going to be, how do you say, a little bit. We're trying our best to keep it PG-13, borderline R, but that's the nature of this being one hell of a very improvised night. Speaking of improv, when it comes to this whole game being planned today, let me show you my notes. There are none. I just have this notepad to write down notes like, I don't know, kill me now, or I really have to go use the bathroom, stuff like that. But so it should be a good time, and we have a variety of ways for you out there to. Why don't just into that camera? This camera is the one that's live. Hi. As you can see, oh, I got this. This is gonna be great. So you already can tell this is gonna be interesting, considering like how my mind is slap happy. I did take a nap right before this, and I'm currently drinking coffee. There was no booze in my system, so this is how I am now. But we have a variety of incentives you at home can take advantage of with throwing cash towards this noble cause. Let's go to that real quick there. Woo! So, over here, I do have still the variety of things from earlier in the month. Of course, we're talking about. Come on. Oh, there you go. Come on, website. Scroll on down. There you are. Okay. But as you can see, we have some incentives like, well, you can throw in $5 to help one of these fine players to give them extra, attack power on, well, their attacks, which can be banked. So if they wanted to, you could, give them, $5 a few times and gives them the opportunity to deal 15 damage on one attack later on. I have things like spring a trap filled with angry weasels on the player of your choice. That is a popular one, believe it or not. And you also have, of course, going all the way down to the big one, which got done at least 4 times yesterday, making the players pull from the deck of many things. Which, oh my gosh, that almost broke me yesterday when I had to go send someone at the very final hour of the game to be Don Juan out of the game. And I was just, that was a fun surprise. But, so that all said, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to my players for bringing out. We have about, Angry Weasels. See there. Wow, we are lively today in the chat. I'm recognizing a lot of these names. That's fun. I like new friends.
A lot of them are mine.
Oh, really? Well, hi, friends of Joanna. Hello.
Including my father, who is also in the chat.
Oh, Papa Joanna.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, in that case, considering you have more of the popular fan club, we'll kill you first to get them the real kind of like satisfactory. No, we'll let the dice decide. Point is,
Jim, about the revenue, we need to keep her alive longer.
Exactly, true. I should point out there is an option, but to bring the full heal a character back from death, so that can be something. So that way, if you want to see her alive, I'll just keep killing her a lot tonight. I don't know, won't do that. But we're slated tonight to play a game for roughly 4 hours. Depending on how the story goes, this is the only game tonight. I might just let it roll out and let it end whenever it does end. Hopefully it won't be too late. Let's see what happens. Let's dive into my mindscape, into our gamescape that is going to be the Game Master Gauntlets Kids and Bikes episode edition. Okay. Alright. Let's see. And let's go make some memories. Okay, perfect. Alright. Once upon a time, in any town, USA, in the Oh, the classic year of 1980 something. We're at like the hippity happity hopping place in all of Lunarsville. The arcade. This arcade, amongst all the various arcades, is, well, unlike the 90s, doing quite well. It's popular. You know, there's Chuck E. Cheese down the street, and it's trying to keep up with this surprise, up-and-coming arcade oasis. But they can't. This place is packed with people of all shapes, sizes, of nationalities, of maybe something else. We don't know just yet. But amongst this arcade, there seems to be three almost player-like individuals. They seem to be kind of standing out. Maybe because the animators of this whole imagination scene in your head decided to put more, of the budget into designing them, make them stand out amongst the backdrop. So I'm gonna roll a dice to see who we see first here. God, who are we gonna pick on? Okay. Let's say this is coming in right now. You see a particular kind of, what are your typical nerds walking through the door? He seems to be he appears to have what looks like to be some kind of glove on his hand. But I don't want to take away the chance for him to go and let himself shine. But Branson, if you'd be so kind, please tell us a bit about yourself.
So walking into the arcade, you see Branson, late 16, almost 17-year-old boy, sort of rail thin, jet black hair, that sort of kind of straight but gets a little scraggly towards the end, just acne pockmarked face, big thick glasses, stereotypical nerd in any way, has a sort of a big old black JanSport backpack on, sort of thing, that just seems to clack and move around as he walks. Knowing you is coming to the arcade, he does have the beautiful epitome of absolute gaming with power, the Nintendo Power Glove. Those with a keen eye, though, will notice the Nintendo end has been snipped off and the wires are all sort of exposed bare. He walks into the arcade, very, very common here. He holds the high score at a couple of the different games. When he's not sort of doing his own thing, he's definitely here at the arcade. Waves to whoever's working behind the counter, and he beelines it for the Qbert game. And one he hasn't mastered yet, so he's working on it. And just pops in a quarter there and just starts going after the high score again.
All right. Let's just start us off here with first roll. Let's see how your skills are at this.
Well, so everyone knows how I've been rolling so far. I did a couple of test rolls before the stream, and out of 3d20, I got a 12, a 7, and a 1. So it's gonna be a good night for Branson.
Oh dear.
All right, so I think this would be kind of like a brains kind of roll to start with. You think? Yeah, using your brain to work the jumps.
Okay. Is there any DC I'm looking to hit here, or just sort of seeing how it goes?
Let's see how it goes. Let's just do a nice, blind
Fourth
roll.
D20 roll of the night. Let's see what happens. There it is. That's what Branson needs. Sweet 19.
That's the money.
There it is.
Okay, let's see here. Do. Okay, all right, yeah. You can feel, let's say that you can feel the groove. You can feel the speed. You can feel the Qbert. Yeah, this might be it. This might be the chance you finally go and conquer these mighty stair platforms. And we'll go and say they kind of feel like a crowd starting to gather, coming your way, hearing, you really starting to shine at this one point. Let's bring in one of your new,
With sweat at this point as he's going for the high score, just sweat coming down and he's hopping and moving the joystick around.
All right. Let's say that amongst the crowd, kind of be drawn in, may not sure really exactly for what reason, just kind of going with the flow for now. That there's a one small, almost like noob-ish looking bloke. Percy, who are you playing tonight? Or what do you look like? What's your style?
Yeah, of course. Percy's a bit of a wannabe. He dresses in striped polos like the rest of his popular peers. He's got longer blonde hair that he let grow out. Kind of a little bit of product in there, but he'd never tell anyone.
Naturally.
Not out loud. He uses his sister's products. He's been hanging out by the air hockey table all night. He's not good at it. He likes to think he is. He's not good at it, but it gives him an opportunity to meet people and pretend he's great at the game. And then when they beat him, oh, my wrist hurt. Ah! But he's watching with wonder that Hubert high score could possibly be beaten tonight.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on. Okay. So, just to make sure I understand correctly, it's your high score that's the one that's up on the line, yeah?
Oh no! I've just seen I saw the kid 2 weeks ago who set that record.
Oh, okay.
Shorter girl. Actually, she's my next door neighbor. She tends not to talk to many people, but I saw her set it, and I thought, there's no way anyone could beat that.
Okay.
I'm here every week.
I like that. Let's use that as a nice segue to bring in our last player character, Violet, from the shadows, like Strider in The Hobbit. You sense someone went after your score. What does your dramatic entrance look like? What is like, your appearance as you kind of step through the fog machine cloud that this place pumps in there to kind of add that, classic 80s atmosphere to see all the neon lights?
I mean, it's not as dramatic as you make it sound. Just a smaller girl, about 15. She has a kind of a older, kind of ratty looking purple backpack on her back. Dark red hair pulled back into a ponytail. Green eyes just kind of people watch at all times. And she actually kind of ignores Branson at the Cubert game and goes straight for the Gauntlet game.
Okay.
Just sets her backpack down and just starts playing.
All right. There we go. And boop. All right. Just gonna go over to the Gauntlet and just casually start playing away. Let's take a quick look back at you, Branson. I think that's your name, right? What's she called again? Yeah, Branson. All right. I remember the name. Huzzah! All right. But Branson, over at the Cubert, you're getting close. You're getting so close to that high score. Why don't you give us one last kind of brain strike? Let's see if you can work out. You can feel the things are kind of closing in.
You just tried to make me fail a roll. Oh, Branson goes in, sweat dripping, sort of watches as Vi walks by. As Vi walks by, he sort of can't take his eye off the game, but sees her out of their peripheral and says, "Giving you a ride doesn't mean that you can beat my scores in these games. Stop it."
It's not my fault you're bad at it.
Oh!
And with that little jab, the rage fuels Branson. An 18 on the brains.
Nice.
All right. Brutal. We'll say, as you get kind of like close in on that moment that Cooper kind of goes in. You're almost there. You're right there. The last enemy. And just as you kind of jump over there, you get hit. Oh no! Cooper's now just straight up. It's over. It's game over. Gone. Everyone kind of like goes like, oh, starts to kind of quiet down, starts to walk away, but the screen kind of glitches for a hot second. As you see a pair of words on those inevitable words at the bottom, saying, hey, do you wish to continue? Yes or no? You also notice, though, below it, you don't notice like a thing saying, hey, credits for like $1 or a quarter or anything like that. No. You just see just a simple like figure of a person next to it. Looks like a 0, like it's like is it asking for like what is it asking for, you wonder? What do you do? As it counts down. 10.
Why I couldn't
9.
do it? Stupid thing's bugged. Jimmy, the Qbert machine seems to be acting up. It's asking for a weird... Hold on, let me try something.
6.
I'm going to put in a quarter.
Okay. The countdown goes back up. It does take the quarter. You see at the top saying, hey, credit there. However, the person indicator still seems to be like 0, 0. 10. 9.
Keep sort of mashing the start button. I'm hitting all the buttons.
As you just hit the start button, someone walks by the game cabinet itself. It seems to be like roughly about, we'll say 5 feet tall, ginger hair, with this kind of like spunky, go-lucky attitude of like they're no better than everything. This is like that just comes around the corner saying, "Hi, I'm Tifa. Some people call me the dog, and I'm here because someone in charity said I should be here." And what's happening? As you get swoop into the cabinet,
like Tifa just like hits the cabinet or like disappears into
disappears. It's full on like think Jumanji with Robin Williams, just like.
I immediately like pull my hands back and I start looking around to see if anybody else noticed that.
Ground. You don't see really like anyone like seems to have noticed, but inside the screen itself, you see the little digitized Tifa, totally the person, not the dog, going just. Helga! As you turn around, as you see Cubert just like loom over them, and what? Gone. But your game just goes back up. In fact, you notice, look at the score. It's beaten. You have the high score now.
I put in different initials. I don't feel like I've earned that. Branson is nothing if not boastful about his accomplishments, and that feels like I didn't earn it. So he just puts a $$. And he giggles.
We're all children.
The game, the high score, I think, kind of goes up. You look in the background, and you can see this little person running by. Looks a little bit like that Tifa individual from before, followed by Cubert.
did Tifa fold into like the side of the cabinet or the front?
Let's say into the side itself.
Okay. I walk up to the counter, whoever's working, and I say, "Hey, I need an out of order signed. Cubert's acting weird."
The very bored and annoyed-looking 20-something-year-old kind of looks over, takes off his headphones. You can hear a little bit of like Led Zeppelin on it. It's just dazed and confused. Like, what? Shoot, what? Yeah, all right. There you go, little dude.
I grab it and I just sort of jot on it and go and I tape it up on the screen, but I immediately go and like start feeling around the cabinet.
All right.
And while I'm doing that, I go, Vi, I need you over here a minute.
Little busy. How am I doing with Gauntlet?
Give us a give us a quick brains there. Let's see how you're doing. Where's my
Brains?
book?
All right, let's see.
Oh, there it is, right there in front of me. God.
Okay, I don't have any modifiers. Yeah.
4.
Not great.
As you say this, like, you know, him over there, you're looking at the game over screen. As, like, we'll say the cap's cut facing away from him. So you can actually look at himself. As you see right below it, just the same kind of like, continue. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah, gonna press the start button.
Okay. As you do, you hit the kind of start button. We'll say coming just happening, you know, by Tifa's twin sister, Affit. Hi, I'm Affit. Have you seen Tifa? She came here for a charity event. I'm like, what's going? No! As you watch her also just zook.
Hey, back away with my hands up, like, what the hell?
On the screen, you
What
see
the
a little
hell?
a digitized Affit or Affit digitally screaming. I guess if it's like, you know, an 80s arcade, it's more along the lines of with a little bit tune.
Branson?
Little busy, Tifa. I need you over. Tifa. Violet, I need you over here, please.
As you're kind of like feeling around everything, you do find on the back of the machine, it feels like some kind of like gooey, kind of moist.
Can I, being someone who's, you know, worked on cars and done a lot with computers and stuff like that, does this seem to me to be any sort of like grease, oil, sealant, lubricant, anything like that that seems like it should be in a place like this, just not here?
I'll have to take your hands away and you see kind of the little string of ooze coming off of it. Well, let's see.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna run over to Branson, like, something happened, and I'm not sure.
You saw it too?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You saw it? What do you mean?
No, what do you mean?
I saw somebody get sucked into the cabinet?
Yeah, you saw somebody get sucked into my game cabinet.
No, not your game cabinet, my game cabinet.
No, my
Oh, crap.
It's at this point that we notice, Jim, I would like to use my treasure hunt ability right away.
Okay.
And seeing as how we're in an arcade, I am looking for either smoke and or stink bombs. Something I can use to less conspicuously but very clearly get people out of this arcade.
Okay. Taking a quick.
It says I can find a useful item in my surrounding.
Okay.
So something useful to that end, whatever you think it may be.
Well, we can say that, taking a quick look around, you do see a couple of like fire extinguishers on the side. They look like these have been touched recently, so they're not like out of order or expired. You do look over to the candy concession stand. You do see they have a good hearty number of Mentos, as well as looks like a lot of Diet Cola.
Interesting. I look to Vi and I go, Vi, I think we gotta get these people out of here yesterday.
Yeah, how are we gonna do that, though?
I don't know, I got this Slimer feeling thing on the back of the arcade cabinet here.
Oh.
Why are you guys poking around the back of the machine? That's really...
What? No, I immediately like stand up and like put my back to the arcade, just dripping with sweat.
Why are you hot? It's not that hot in here.
Hi, Percy.
Hey, Vi, what are you doing back there? Are you cheating? You know, cheating at high scores is kind of uncool, man.
Yes, I am absolutely cheating. You know what you should do? You should tell everyone in here that I'm cheating and this place sucks and you should all leave.
Oh, what are you really doing? I mean, you guys, you watching some people back here? Like, look between the cabinets, see if there's like people behind the cabinet. What's that goo?
Doing, like the... No, nothing. I look to Vi and go, Vi, this guy cool?
I mean... Yeah? He's my neighbor. Oh. Shit. Can't hear you.
Hello?
There you go.
It was like, Percy, you want to hear something totally far out?
Yeah, man. I just watched some people. I watched some people roll some cigarettes over there. This is so far out for me, man. Like, who rolls cigarettes now? It comes in a carton, man.
This is worse than that. This is not a good thing.
Oh.
Cigarettes would totally gag me with a spoon, but we need to focus a bit more.
What's going on?
So, this may seem totally out of the Twilight Zone, but we may or may not have just seen some people get sucked up into the machine, like one of the power packs from Ghostbusters.
Oh.
And I go around to the front, I look to see if I see Tifa still sort of on the screen anywhere.
Taking a quick look around, you do see their digital shoes on the ground and a very plump and happy looking Cubert to the side, just like a little kind of cartoon belly. It's kind of sleep little bubble.
I grab
And
Percy
what?
and pull him in front.
And then what about at the Gauntlet cabinet?
With Affit.
Yes.
Over with Affit, you see them still alive, but swinging a little digital sword at a couple of goblins trying to chase them in Gauntlet. Full on, just...
Not real. Is that a character? Is that a new one? You know, I heard about these guys that can add characters into games. Is that this?
No, she's not a part of the game. Not at all.
So she's, so like, Tifa's dead. Oh, did Tifa die? Is Tifa dead? Oh, I've never seen somebody die before.
Well, I mean, if she's alive, do we save her? How do we save her? Do you start a game? And I walk up and I hit start.
I am
Gauntlet.
next to that machine.
Of Gauntlet.
Of Gauntlet. It starts up, and you just see a silent but yet terrified Affit get kind of pulled to the side and unable to move. Their expression looks horrified. But jiggling the controls, you can see you can control this digital version of this brand new character.
Oh no. One of you, I pull out a quarter and I go to the player 2. Wait, Gauntlet was 4-player, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I push him and go, and I grab the one with Affit, and I go, we all know I'm going to be the best at this game. You guys grab the other characters and try to keep me alive.
I pick up. I played this the other weekend actually.
Did you really?
I pick up and I select. I did. I pick a Thor, the warrior, and at least I can do this.
I pick up another character. I don't know what the characters were in the original Gauntlet, but
Okay. Funny thing is, this actually did have an expansion pack. Yeah, back in the day.
it did.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the quick Wikipedia page. Okay, so yeah, you have your options of Merlin the wizard, Thyra the Valkyrie, or Questor the elf, or yeah,
Valkyrie,
Or
please.
the warrior.
Yeah.
And then there's a dwarf. I thought
yeah, you have Thor the warriors. That's we'll see you pick up.
the dwarf.
Warrior, Valkyrie, Wizard, Elf. So I'm guessing Affit is probably the elf character?
Yeah, we'll say Questor. And even at the top of the screen, like let's say like next to her name, it's kind of like glitching out, trying to like go to Questor, but it says like Affitor or something like that. I gotta say, I didn't expect to start off this whole thing basically killing my dog off twice. Anyway.
Kids are so happy with you.
Oh yes. And this, by the way, thanks, sweetie, for the donation. Hope you enjoyed having Tifa entered in the game.
Layla paid for Tifa in the game, and you killed her in 30 seconds.
Less than that.
You monster.
I mean, she's still a part of it. She's ongoing. She's gonna be the talked about character. I mean, she's the first kill. Not to mention, there's a twin to consider. Affit.
You are a monster.
All right. So, we'll say that. Okay. We'll say all of you. Let's give me your best brain roll and try to. We'll see how well close you get to beating 10.
Boy,
This is gonna
With
go
me?
great, you guys.
it won't work.
That
I
work?
will say, Jim, if this makes a difference,
Yes.
I am playing Affit in such a way where I'm like letting those two take the lead,
Okay.
and I'm just trying to keep my character alive
Shielding.
while supporting them and taking out as needed,
Mhm.
but I am not putting them at the front of the line.
Got it. So basically, you're helping out, but
Oh,
you're pulling up the rear. Oh.
Oh no. Okay, come on. 6.
Okay.
I say one thing, Jim.
Yes.
The moment that it looks like Affit is about to die, and I cannot save them,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go around back and as quick as I can unplug the machine.
All right.
Because if she's gonna die anyway, I feel like at least I can stop the machine and have a chance of saving her,
Mm.
rather than having her actually die.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say,
If she's not gonna die, then I don't care.
okay. Because I'm gonna go with like the
But
collective.
if it's like those two are dead, and I've got 50 goblins running at me, and I'm out of potions, I pull the plug.
Okay. Yeah, no, you overall, you all do a pretty damn good job getting through the majority of the game over the next, we'll say, few hours. You get to the end because I go for the collective roll because you basically all together with your rolls combined get 12, beating my 10. But you do beat all that. I should say but. So I should say that's the conjunction word I wanted. So you get to the game over a screen. You see the credits go by. You get a chance to enter in your initials if you so choose to do so. And that's when you hear kind of like this loud clunk, followed by what sounds like a little bit of groaning behind the machine.
I run over.
Yeah, I walk over after looking at the initials for a little bit. I also put in a $sign. Children.
Well, yes, you are playing children, kids on bikes. Yes. And surprising to say, a $sign manages to be a very, well-skilled player in this arcade. But in the back, you find kind of slumped and all tired and drained. This is her. Affit kind of fall down, plop, and just looks all kind of like different, almost like look a bit like a dog now. No, you do find them though. It looks like some kind of weird like sack covered in goo, sticking out of the machine. That seems to be part of this like larger growth of mass that seems to be wrapped around all the wires in both the Gauntlet machine and Qbert. However, the Qbert one, there's no sack. There are elements of one, and we see this like kind of like large mass, kind of like being slowly moved through, like a mass inside of a snake, into the wall.
Shit. Guys,
Shit.
Hubert, we gotta go.
And
Vi, you gotta do this one. You beat me on it last time.
oh god. All right. I'm gonna try to beat Qbert. Jeez.
Quarters? Do you need quarters?
Probably best.
I would like to support and help Vi however I can in Qbert.
Okay.
Can I try to override the Qbert controls with the power glove to get by a better chance at beating Qbert in some way by using the power glove instead of the controls?
Maybe. Okay. Violet?
Like having to use a fight roll instead because it's more like with her fist and body.
Yeah, Violet.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give us your best grit? Try to, let's say, beat 10. Try to beat 10. And
What am I rolling?
grit.
Grit? Okay.
Yeah, because you're like, clenching your teeth. While Branson, give us a fight roll. See, this seems you're kind of bring that down. Whatever you get with your fight will modify thusly on the challenge.
Meanwhile, I'm talking people away from the machine like, oh yeah, no, it's out of order. Like, don't go near it. Like,
16.
you should ignore it.
Also, I got a 6 on my fight.
Okay.
And I look to Percy. Percy, unless we want to be playing games until we're gross and wrinkly and old, we need to get everybody out of this arcade right now.
Yeah. I think I got an idea.
Okay. Before I tell you what happens with the machine, Percy, I'm curious. How would you try to get people out of this damn arcade?
I walk up to the front counter to Aaron. I know Aaron. He went to he was a senior when I was a freshman, and I go, Aaron.
Okay.
Buddy. My uncle said He is selling. My uncle, by the way, he works at one of the gas stations downtown where they sell alcohol. They're getting rid of some of the vodka tonight, like in less than half an hour. Do you think you can be there to like? It's old. It's out of stock. I need you to run down and grab it right now. Can you close the arcade? I'll close up for you. In fact, just run down there right now.
Okay. Yeah. Give us a charm roll, and let's see. Make it a 6. I'm gonna be generous with this one because that's a really good.
It's a 2.
Oh!
My D20.
No.
Oh, so that's an adversity token. Aaron
There's
just
an
goes.
adversity token. I get 2 of those.
Yeah. Percy, I have to tell you, man. Like, I appreciate it, but like, I can't like lose this like job again, man.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. Like entirely, man. I get that.
Also,
Tell you what.
What?
If you go there now and grab what you can, because you know how the state liquor licenses are.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be watching. They're gonna be looking in that trash can for stuff. I'll wear your name tag and I'll pretend I'm you. I will even close up when it's time to close up.
I don't know. He's on the fence. Let's give you one last charm roll. Make it a 10. Let's see. Well, come on, Percy.
1 dice. No modifier. 4. I'm supposed to be good at this. I had another 2 adversity tokens, I guess.
Tim, can I give him tokens for this roll?
True, we both could give him tokens if you want. Try him on the side.
You know what? I'm gonna use but you gave me 2. And what I need, an 8, you said?
10.
Or
10.
10, yeah.
10. I'll use up 6.
We gotta get this place clean. We gotta get him out.
Starting off strong.
All right, man. Fine. You got a big point. Just here, he takes off his greasy hat, gives it to you. Pulls off his like work shirt, gives that to you. It smells oddly of like pepperoni pizza.
Oh, do you watch this?
For my 2 token add-on.
Yeah.
I throw down my backpack, ruffle through my collection of random 3.5-inch floppies, and I pull out my one that just has an X on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I go over and I put it on the table and I just slide it towards him and I go, "Don't let anyone see you open this disc."
Yeah, I don't. He has all the high scores in here. You don't know what's on there.
Just poxes it.
Yeah, and I clip on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, run over there. Tell him I sent you.
Okay. All right, man. Like, you're like a saver of life, man. Like a lifesaver, yeah. I like that candy.
Yeah. Most people do. If they don't trust them.
Yeah, no, man. To me, they're like no better than like killer lifesavers. Dude.
Exactly. Run.
Right.
Go. I'll take care of this.
Okay, guys, get out of the way. I'm on a booze run. I am going to the library to better my life. Yeah. Nailed it.
As soon as he's out the door, I'm like, you heard him. Get to the library. We're closed.
Okay, we'll say that yeah, you're going to kind of like usher people out and just kind of like lock the chains up. Just as...
We got so many out of orders. We got an out of order Cuvert. We got an out of order
Gauntlet.
Bubert. We got Gauntlet. We got Frogger. Joust. It's all out. Get out. Oh. You wouldn't imagine how bad this smells as I take it off and I throw it next to the machine.
As they're doing whatever they're doing, I just want to run around and I'm looking at all the machines. I've got like post-it notes or just like the out of order signs, and I'm looking for any machines that I see people in or things that shouldn't be in those games. And
Actually, I'm
out of ordering all of them.
Yeah, I'm helping him look for
Okay.
people.
Well, we'll say this real quick. Just so you know, you can bank this whenever. We'll count this as adversity tokens for this game. But Joanna, you have been given 5 extra adversity tokens as you see fit. Ideally, we can only Well, if you can mark them, that you can only use it during occasions where you fight. So, but someone donated $5 for you to that.
Awesome.
Yeah. But
thank you, whoever did that.
I don't know. It was anonymous. But
I think I know.
Yeah. Just as Percy's kind of getting everyone out, and Branson's going around like checking under every machine and all that, you just in the nick of time beat Cubert. As you two hear kind of like this noise kind of squirt out the back, followed by this it sounds like wet meat just flopping on the floor. As you make your way to look around to help Brancy look behind to see a half-digested body of Tifa on the other side. It's like full on like a little bit like Two-Face back there. It's not just midsection, it's like
oh shit.
Oh, what? Yeah.
But on various machines, and not all of them, but you find more of this like fleshy growth sticking into about half of the machines. Only about roughly, gosh, a quarter of those seem to have like out of order signs on them. The ones that seem to have like out of order also seem to have like the largest amount of growth into them.
Did you ever watch The Terminator? Like, that's like a body, like...
Percy, you're the sports guy. You're supposed to be good with, like, injuries and stuff. Do something.
I can't run at it. I go take his pizza-smelling shirt and I throw it over the body and I'm like, ugh, rest in pizza. Ugh.
Breathing.
Oh my god. Percy, not the time!
It was there. The opportunity existed. And also, it might cover up the smell. A little bit.
She's breathing. Like, if these are more superficial and she's just in need of help, or if she's actually, like, dead.
We'll say that they are currently dead. However,
Jesus.
Affit seems to be stirring on the other side. They seem to be alive. Whatever you did to get them out, yeah, it did appear to save them.
Oh,
but
she can't see that. Hey, Affit, I saw your sister go that way. Everyone's gone. I closed up shop for the night. Everything's out of order. Everything. Even the games that don't stay out of order. You should go.
They being all kinds of like out of it, kind of like, sis went where? That way?
Yeah, pizza parlor. I thought that they said something about dollar slice night. I don't know. You should go look at it.
Okay.
Does she seem like she genuinely does not know what happened, or is she just that out of it?
That's kind of that out of it. Stunned, shocked. In shock, it's hard to really tell exactly
Gauge.
what. Yeah. I mean, she just in a matter of seconds got slurped into the machine, went through a fantasy adventure over the course, I'm assuming maybe like 3-ish hours. I'm not sure how long Gauntlet is on top of my head. Then splurted back out. It's been an experience.
As I'm guiding her out, I look to them and I'm like, there's extra lives in video games, right? We need to get extra lives for her.
Yeah, well, how do we do that?
I don't know. Anyway, they all went that way. The shop's closed. I closed up for Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Aaron
Okay.
is-
She goes out the door and he goes behind and leaving a trail
Lock.
of sticky gooey footprints.
Locks the door. What the fuck, man?
I don't know.
I walk up and I look at the body and I'm like, how do you put an extra life in that? I mean, the video game logic, right? Like, we have quarters and we have a dead body. Can you put a dead body in a quarter slot?
No.
That might be the stupidest thing I've literally ever heard any human ever say ever.
I don't hear any other ideas.
See? You said you're good at, like, the running and the jumping thing, right?
Yeah.
I put my hands on his shoulders, and I go to position him next to Cubert. And I go, Percy, I believe in you. And I slam the start button.
Oh no.
Oh.
I knew where you're going with this the moment that you positioned him right next to the machine.
Percy.
Yeah.
Give us a grit roll there.
Oh boy, my grits roll is actually really low, but okay.
I think that's the
we'll make
point.
this like a
5.
5. Okay. 5.
I'll use one adversity token,
Okay.
and I'll eat the 6th.
Okay. You feel yourself starting to kind of get like sucked in as you look over. You have like a moment to be like, okay. If there's ever a chance to bring someone with you, now would be the time to reach out, grab onto them, and pull them in.
I mean, Vi, like, you know how to do this, right?
Shit! No! Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Okay, in that case, Vi, give us a grit roll. Let's make this
Grit!
8.
Come on, it's my best stat. Come on.
Ah!
Of course!
So
That
that's
tracks.
yeah. So that's 2 adversity tokens to you.
Yay!
As the world suddenly becomes much more pixelated than it was a few moments ago. As you and Percy kind of fall flat on a hard surface. You look up and it's like, that's how they black out. You look a bit to your, let's say to your right, maybe your left, Percy, and you see this little box, a window, as it were, like about the size of a building, facing you. As you see a very, like, ghost-faced Branson on the outside, just staring in at the pair of you. As you just hear this
Oh
noise.
Shit,
Nice.
shit.
I start moving. I gotta get moving. I'm dying to know Cubert.
You look behind
So
you.
you're gonna make me do Cubert. Got it.
While they're all talking like this, Branson, all you're hearing is just simply like, bing, 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 kind of like Banjo-Kazooie notes.
The original Cubert voices.
Yeah.
Oh,
The little, like,
damn, I should have known they weren't going to be speaking English. It's all squirrely symbols and exclamation points.
In the game, you can see the giant, massive, monstrous Cubert, which in this world is more like less cartoony, like haha, look at the mascot, and more like terrifying monster with big rows of pointed teeth. It's like staring at a giant leech with legs.
Yeah.
Jump down,
Like
jump
it.
down, jump down. Down's faster, right? Down's faster.
Loki, I haven't played Cubert in a very long time. So, would I, having apparently, because Percy made it canon, beaten this game before.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know the best way to outsmart Cubert and not get eaten?
You do. We do. Let's say roll a brain for a challenge of 3.
Oh, terrifying.
Dude, we're gonna, based on our current rolls, either we're gonna roll really great later, or we're gonna.
No, that's a freaking
You can use an
2.
adversity token.
I'm gonna use an adversity. I'm gonna use an adversity point to make the 3.
Okay. All right. As you're jumping around, you think, I know. What is the best way to take out Cubert? His enemies. You look around and you see, oh look, off to the side, there's, oh my gosh, there's a Coily, and I think over there it's a Slick and Sam, and let's see what else on the Wikipedia page here. I mean, let's see what else I can remember. The monsters' names are as a Ugg and Wrongway, also running around. You think if you play your cards right, you might be able to kind of like direct them in the path of Cubert.
I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna try to get them in Cubert's path to just kind of block him off so that he
Zooms.
yeah.
Zooms, all right. Percy, are you gonna help them out at all, or how are you gonna help? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm pulling her along. I'm like trying to like get her up, like the faces, like we're going that way, right? Like, come on, I'll get up there first. Okay, now you come. You use your legs. Use your legs.
Yeah.
How about your arms?
Small and weak.
All right. Can I get a flight roll from the pair of you? Let's go for a
Flight.
What's that?
Flight.
Flight, yeah. Flight with a challenge of, we'll say, 8. So we're working together.
Well.
I got a 6. So you gotta get something above a 2.
4.
Nice. So as you're dip, duck, dodging, and dodging them, you you just managed to go and kite Cubert amongst his enemies in such a way, using your aforementioned knowledge of Cubert land and using Percy's upper body strength to your little noodly arms, are able to get him in the path of one of his enemies, and they just slam in. It is a moment of like, let them fight, as the snake screeches out and spins around Cubert, just like starts to suffocate him so hard. His eyes start to bulge and turns all kinds of shades of purple and blue before toppling over dead. Outside the game, it's just, for you, Branson, just simply a boom, 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 boom. Inside, it is like, there is viscera everywhere. It's like showering blood. Your side, Branson, it's just little like, little sparkly lights. Inside, it is like almost a splash zone at SeaWorld for you two. You get kind of like, let's say, I'm gonna roll it for this. Violet, you're close enough. Violet. As you get drenched in Cubert blood, but as the beast lies dead and his various enemies go about munching on his juicy Cuberty meats, you see in the middle his still beating heart. Starting to glow.
We take that heart. Do you think that's an extra life?
Probably.
Is that a rule?
I don't know. I've never been inside a video game before.
Yeah, neither have I. It's kind of a weird situation, huh?
Little bit.
Is it busy munching?
Oh, they're all busy. It is like a day out in the Sahara Desert. Bunch of lions going on that poor innocent little zebra.
What would you say it? Yeah, I'm gonna try and just real quick. Just snag it.
Okay. Alright. Gonna go and get in there. Alright, Spindly boy. I'll let you decide which one you're gonna choose for here. But this either is gonna be a flight or brains. Either gonna use your, stealth or your smarts to sneak in. But
It's gonna be flight.
Flight. Okay, in that case, go for. Let's say. I want to make this dramatic. Make it a 10.
Oh boy, my flight is a D10.
You got this.
80 or 20% chance. Let's do this.
Violet. You want to help them out in any way?
I'm gonna.
Get distracted? Like throw a piece of snake somewhere else?
Sure. I'm gonna sneak a piece and then just toss it.
Okay.
Like the little try not to throw up on the main screen. Brent's is just seeing like.
Okay.
Does Percy have hiccups? What is?
Just so you know, Joanna, someone threw another $5 your way for more adversity tokens.
Everybody's like really trying to keep me alive. Apparently. 1, 2, 3.
Alive.
We need to throw it to more. Hey, want to get out of this, Branson? Throw it to more games. This is do it for the children.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're gonna go and toss it to the side. We'll just say that you do that. Give us a quick fight roll of 5.
Me or her?
Violet.
Okay.
Let's see
Oh,
how far you tossed the hunk of Cubert.
I have +1. Okay. This could go. Did that? No, there it is.
Nice.
Whew.
You toss that bit just in time to give the monsters a bit of a distraction for you to finish running in, Percy, and grabbing the heart. And you just pull it out.
Yuck! I say a little too loud that I run.
Yeah, I'm gonna bolt with him. I'm gonna bolt
Okay.
with him.
As you do, the lights around you start to kind of like shut down. You hear these loud, audible noises, like a warehouse lighting system going off. Outside the game, Branson, you just see the screen go dead, followed by this loud crashing noise that the whole back of the canvas just kind of falls open, not able to really contain the pair of your friends as they both have their own respective gooey, fleshy pea potty sacks as it kind of like plop down to the ground and pop like 2 water balloons.
You guys are just hearing me shit.
Oh, the pizza thing. Oh, and then the heart. Oh, the heart.
So, what does the heart look like outside of the game?
Outside the game, it looks like just this glowing, almost like, how to describe this? It looks like a giant, from its appearance, like a giant glass red heart, but actually feeling it has like no weight to it.
So do I just like gently like prod the face of Tifa? Do I put it on her and I like smack the face with the heart in it?
Percy, have you never played any video game ever? You have to jump on the item, so just push it on their feet.
Oh, Okay, I'm a pinball guy. I'm not this. And I smack it on her feet.
The bottoms, Percy, the bottom.
Well, she's wearing the new Nikes. I didn't want to ruin them. Then I'd smack it.
Really are no was.
He's going to kind of like smack the heart. It kind of cracks open, releasing this large kind of like jelly red goop on top of her. It starts to sizzle on top of the body. I just hear this slight moaning noise as they just scream. A blood-curdling scream as they just sit up. Face is starting to grow back. By the time it takes a few seconds for them to kind of come back to full health, but they look like they just woken up from a nightmare.
I look at them real quick and I go, Tifa, your sister, she just walked out. Are you okay? Are you like diabetic? Like, do you need a snack? She's going to the pizza place. You should go to the pizza place. Go to the pizza place. Go to the pizza place.
Violet's just over here, like, looking just like I am right now, like... Oh, God.
Yeah, they, This turns towards you, dead silent. Just tiniest of whimpers, tiniest of just done with everything.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, no. You should go get some pizza. It would do you some good. You smell like pizza. This was the pizza smell. But you want pizza now, right? Go get some pizza. You should get out of here. Yeah, and I gently walk her toward the door. Guys, she's gonna get some pizza.
I find like the arcade like snack concession and grab like Reese's Pieces, which are now all the rage thanks to ET. And I just grab a bag and I just walk over to her and I go, you could use some sugar here, and I just put it in her hand as she walks out.
Yeah, we'll say as she walks out, you kind of like put it in her hand like this, and it's just like slight tremor. She's trying her best to eat them as she goes out, but it's like mostly leaving a trail out the door.
You don't get diabetes now, but in about 20 years, research will catch up with what we know, and you will understand what's afflicting you.
I turned to Abby as soon as she walks away. I goes, she was legit dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying not to freak out eating Reese's Pieces.
Just so
Percy,
you know,
you're...
real quick, donation came in for you, Percy, from
Yay.
a Too Much Never Enough, or a Topher, or a Guppy, or I guess a Branson if you prefer, said threw in $5 with the wording of Percy needs more tokens.
I keep using them. Try not to. Is that 5 more tokens for me then?
Yeah, noob needs more tokens. So, yeah.
Okay. Good thing I'm easy going. Filling up on tokens will be easy.
We didn't have a chance after Gauntlet because we were so freaked out about Tifa. I want to run to like the back of Gauntlet and the back of Qbert now that we've sort of beat it, to see if there's still the goo there, or like what's there. I even like pull out a screwdriver and open up the back of the cabinet and see like what's in there, if we need to clean it out.
Okay.
Careful, Jim will kill that pet too.
I have to say though, this entire time, every time I say Tifa, my dog actually looks up at me from across the room like,
Yes, Dad?
play? No play. Go back to sleep.
You'll listen to me, child.
You don't want to play in this one. But as you go and like unscrew the back panel and pull it off and set it to the side, you open to the side and see that the fleshy growth has kind of grown into the cabinet itself, with all kinds of like, well, basically you could call them as like roots. into the machine itself. It's almost like feeding itself into it. And you notice on the bottom seems to be kind of a shattering of glass. As you kind of realize, I should ask, how knowledgeable is Branson's biology?
If it doesn't have a resistor or like a capacitor, I probably don't know that much about it.
Okay. Well, in that case, you know for sure that whatever you guys been staring at inside the machine itself is definitely not the screen you think you've been looking at outside. Because that thing has veins feeding into it. Assuming all of you are seeing this right now, give me a general brain roll, Percy and Violet, with a challenge, let's say, of 5.
Whoa. How the hell did I do that?
Exploded.
With the available D8, I just rolled an 11, so...
You exploded. I think that's our.
Oh, I did explode. That's our first explosion.
Wow.
3.
After all of that, that was our first explosion. I've had to go through how many
D20 rolls for charm I had. It's brains I succeed on.
Go figure. Well, for whatever reason, maybe you just paid a lot of real good attention in biology, or you just happened to did your homework before coming here. But that looks like the backside of an eye.
Oh! Whoa. Do you guys remember in the science textbook the backside of the cornea?
Yeah. Oh God. Now
Like the connector to the brain. Yeah.
Oh God. Now that you say that. Oh God.
That's so cool. I want to
That's-
touch it.
Not a good idea.
I do it.
Oh Jesus.
Touching it, it is just kind of touch it a little bit. Just it's squishy,
Oh,
kind of warm.
that's so cool. Touch it.
No.
Oh, well, I mean, are we in a brain right now then? Are we the brain? Is there a brain?
Percy, you have no idea how much I wish that was a stupid question.
Me too, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't want to think about it.
Do I notice the back of the eye socket? It's growing into the arcade itself. But
Yeah.
does it connect it all to the power cord, or is it going into the ground? Am I seeing a way that it's maybe connected to other things, or does this look like an individual thing and they're
Yeah.
each individual?
Well, that's the thing I feeling wasn't clear from before. But yeah, this thing, basically, over the table, it has replaced the monitor with all these weird conflation components, which has been fed outside of the cabinet into the wall. In fact, everyone that seems to be affected by this growthy mass seems to be kind of feeding into the wall, almost like it slowly has grown its way throughout the entirety of the building.
I run around, and any of the plugs that don't have the fleshy parts, I unplug those cabinets from the wall. So the only things that are left plugged in are the fleshy ones. And then if I can, I'd like to try to find a breaker. And
Okay.
Well, he's trying to find the breaker. I want to find the brain.
All right.
I'm gonna help Percy.
Okay.
Just because I need to do something, because otherwise I'm just gonna sit and ruminate and just not a good time.
All right. Going around the variety of the aisles of the arcade itself, we'll say Percy and Violet, following the veins and all that, you find that they all lead into the employee lounge in the back, while you Branson, yeah, with S.
Yeah.
do happen to find the breaker box, which you notice seems to have been locked into place with what looks like to be some kind of growth over it that seems like have like some kind of bones, like a rib cage, kind of trying to protect the power box itself. It just a cursory glance, though, gives the impression that it's not impenetrable.
Guys, I could use some muscle over here.
Walk over. I note the employees' lounge, but then walk over. What do you need? Oh.
I'm just pointing.
Is there anything like prying-wise around, like a crowbar, a piece of wood, anything so I don't touch it?
I mean, normally tools are kept in like a storage room or an employee's room or anything like that.
Maybe we go look at the employees' room. You might want to see that too. It's
What's
also
there?
yucky. It's also yucky.
Everything just kind of leads into there?
Let's just go there.
Okay.
I do that. I take him there.
I'm just kind of trailing behind, just kind of like,
Okay.
So what does the door look like? Is it kind of like overgrown or?
The door itself seems, well, lack for a better word, like perfectly normal. However, you do having to kind of find your way here basically by poking up the tile ceilings, little kind of, like this styrofoam thing a lot of buildings have nowadays. Kind of poke up, kind of following the growth around the cords into the room. So it's been up out of sight and basically out of mind for the most part. But the door itself looks perfectly not exciting, unassuming at all.
Look around. Where does it look like it goes to then?
Like it goes basically, in layman's terms, it's leading into the employees' area. Not sure exactly where inside there, but outside, it's been done in a way where it has grown out of the lounge in a way that no one passing by would have noticed. That's what I was trying to say.
So, I mean, I get up on the. Is there a table? I assume. Is it like one of those like old like 10 by 10 like ceiling squares?
Exactly. That's
in the room.
Yeah, that's exactly been like you kind of like push to the side to look up above to see where this whole kind of growth has kind of gone into that part of the building. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like punching them all out. I'm like, yeah, I've never been able to do this before.
curb the enthusiasm, Percy. This is kind of serious.
Yeah, I know. I'm being super serious. Looking for where all these vines go to. Yeah. They go beyond. Do they end in the room?
Yeah, they go.
I look in the fridge.
Yeah, they go on to the end of the room, but essentially, it's like following like a tree. The main trunk itself is in the employees' lounge, whereas unless you're saying you're in the lounge already.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were still out of the main arcade.
No.
I'm the one that's confused. Like, why do they keep searching the arcade? It's clearly in the lounge. Where they going with the?
I'm like, I'm in the lounge and I'm knocking out the ceiling tiles. I'm like, where are you, man?
I'm sorry. That was on me. That was on me.
It's all right.
Okay. Whew. All right. Okay, so you kind of go, punching your way through into the lounge, and you find, this. You don't really seem to go anywhere. You look specifically. We do notice, that you look into the manager's office, nothing. You look into the employee lockers, nothing. However, you do notice that the fridge seems to be glowing yellow.
Oh.
and the growth seems it could be coming from behind the fridge and leading right into the backside of it.
No.
Oh.
Hello, gnarly.
I slowly open up the fridge. That we gotta. There's no way we're not.
I take a step back as soon as he opens it, just kind of covering my nose and mouth just in case.
Opening the fridge, you find that kind of wedged amongst beneath, beside the long expired yogurt and milk, the half barely used bottle of ranch dressing with the words Ryan, or what was his name of Aaron?
Aaron.
Aaron on the front.
Aaron, yeah.
In the center of it all is this round, kind of bulbous growth in this the center of the fridge. It's about the size, we'll say, of a beach ball, maybe a double-sized beach ball. Almost perfectly round, has a big, wide mouth, 2 black, beady eyes. That is just.
God, it's alive.
But the skin itself is completely yellow.
You bastard.
It's alive.
Son of a bitch.
Just kind of opens
It's
its
alive.
eyes. Just...
What is that?
It's Waka Waka Whack. We need to get out of here.
I take the fridge and I kind of like, disgusting, throw it over.
Easy do. All you hear is a brief, just like. Before you do, you just hear it does whisper out like, "Aaron, is that you?" As you close the door, it's just walk on. As it falls over and just like starts to rumble, trying to bounce, as it's trying to break out.
Did that thing just talk?
Yeah, it totally knew one of our names. Didn't know your name.
Starting to shake.
I sit on top of the fridge. I sit on top of the fridge. Oh my god.
Oh, everybody grab like a stick or something. Fine. I'm gonna search around for like anything that we can use as a cudgel or like a knife in the kitchen, something.
Something.
Okay.
Something that I can swing. I'm gonna look for something that I can swing.
Okay.
Broom handle, maybe?
Yeah. Give me a quick flight check. Let's say I'm gonna make it a 1, but depending on how well you
Flight?
do, a flight, just a straight flight roll.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say straight because that's there's no modifiers in this game. I'm thinking of D&D, but roll flight, challenge of 1. Depending on how well you guys do, it'll change up how awesome of a weapon you find. Is what my thought
Well, we
is.
do also all have +1 fight and brawn, remember,
Yes.
because we're teens. So don't forget to add those modifiers.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on top of the
2.
fridge. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go find something to fight with.
After I find mine, I'll hold the fridge for Percy to go find his.
Whopping.
And you said we get for fight we get the +3.
Mhm.
We got rolled an 11. I have exploded twice now.
Second explosion.
Jeez.
Rude. That's both you.
God.
You don't need them.
Mhm.
All right. A few things happen. I'm looking at the donation pool. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. First things first. Joanna, you get an additional 5 bonus.
Well, here's the thing. I only had 1 slot left. Because
It was
I'm
like
hoarding
filled up.
them like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do I get to keep the 4, or am I able to
Divvy.
divvy?
You can divvy them up. Sure. Divvy them up.
Yeah, I can. I'll give each of you 2.
Okay.
I finally have 2.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask this carefully. I got a donation. I have to ask. Okay, so what do you mean by cat and back of Percy?
Oh, my cat's back there.
Oh no.
Okay. That's cute. But looking around, scrounging around, we'll say this. Okay, so all right. Ryan, yeah, you find you find a really nice broom handle. He's kind of like crack over your leg. Violet, you find a spork.
I found a spork.
It's a plastic spork,
All right.
but it's still kind of pointy. And Branson,
Fantastic.
you find looks like to be a nice hardy baseball bat that seems to have like a card stuck to it on the side, with a loving
You
note
bitch.
wrapped to it. You feel like kind of drawn to like hold on to grab onto it, like out of like out of the force of charity.
David Copperfield is so cool. Let me see.
As I have to figure out, okay, how to translate the deck of many things into the world of kids on bikes. Okay.
How
Let's
many cards
go!
do you have left, Jim?
What's that?
How many cards do you have left?
I believe it's going to be 19. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You bitch! 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19!
Look what you've done, cat. It's your
So
fault.
get the 8th card from the top.
8 card from the top. 1, 2, 3.
I rolled
4,
1d19.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you, D20, for non-Euclidean dice.
After everything he did, I suppose he did stuff inside a cabinet. But let's see what you got here.
Yo, look at the baby. When mine comes over to say hi, hello.
Oh! All right. As you do, and look at the card, you find that it says, "Oh, the throne." It's
Yes!
like which suddenly just kind of
the
goes,
arcade.
turns into a deed to this very arcade.
Oh,
As you find yourself gaining proficiency in being a business owner.
nice.
Let's see. Let me
So
find.
give myself a wealthy strength.
What's that?
I can just put on the wealthy strength.
Sure. Yeah, go for it. As you now have a business owner. However, your monster, your keep, your arcade is filled with Pac-Man-esque aliens. That was fun.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah. These
I suddenly
cards.
feel the deep urge to exploit everyone who works here. Weird. We'll have to have that looked at. We need to kill this weird ball thing, though.
Yeah. Worka,
Yeah.
worka. Aaron!
I'm on top of the fridge and I go, "Are you ready?"
I am so hungry, Aaron! Let me out, Aaron!
I pull the fridge on its side.
First.
Oh. What happened there?
When I hear Aaron, I go, maybe we should talk to it first. Just give it a chance.
Aaron's at the liquor store.
Maybe it's a cool alien like E.T.
I'll talk to it. Aaron's gone. What do you want?
The alien packhead kind of comes out, just, oh, look at you, wonderful, fine kiddos. You know, I don't really get to see too many of you back here. It's usually out there playing my games. Have you been enjoying them all those extra lives?
Just
someone.
above table, real quick. Well, not above table. Would I recognize the sound that he's making and put 2 and 2 together that this is Pac-Man?
Oh yes, being a gamer, you can figure that is basically a Pac-Man with a bad southern Foghorn Leghorn accent. I say there, you are some fine, tasty-looking morsels there.
Very foghorn leghorn of him.
Yeah.
All right, guys. this wannabe is totally not rad. I think we should just beat his face.
What? No. Now I say this, sir. You appear to be the new fine owner of this here fine establishment, and I have to say we've got a bit of a business proposition. I say we've got a business proposition of the economic variety.
Human souls aren't really worth anything, are they? I mean, aren't quarters worth more?
Well, that they are. I do say that they are, but as one also might say is that one needs to feed thyself once in a while.
That's what Burger King's for.
True, but I haven't grown that far yet. You seem like smart children. You seem like... What? Go ahead.
I want to see when this actually came out.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, 1986. Oh, so it's based on what's happening here. Damn it! So I can't even use it as a reference.
What reference was that going to be?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay. Well, actually, I guess.
Well, the movie came out in '86.
Well, is that the original or the original Robert Corman one?
I'm sure I don't go to see plays.
Well, it was a movie.
The movie came out in '86.
Let's see. But the original movie came out in 1960.
Oh.
Which original movie?
Oh yeah, it's the Little Shop of Horrors, back in 1960. It was black and white, directed by Roger Corman.
Did not know that.
Oh yeah, it was a movie first, then made it to a musical, off-Broadway musical, and then back into a movie in 1986. And
Interesting.
the real crazy thing about the original movie is I believe it was made in over a weekend, on a dare.
That's amazing.
On a dare.
Yeah, let's see.
Add that to the list.
Are we killing this guy or what?
Sorry. Okay, I got caught up in. Yeah.
Waste to it, guys. We don't need him.
No, hang on. I stay there. Don't. We're just gonna dance. Be careful here now. Are you gonna attack?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, I pull up the fridge.
Okay. All right. In that case, get some fight rolls. Let's make it a little bit fair here. He's an alien, so we'll go for at least a 12. We'll say.
Okay.
My fight's D4 because I've never been in a fight before.
My fight's decent, but okay.
This is where you
I
use
got a
all
plus
of
one.
your
Okay.
your banked stuff to.
Oh my god, all of our banked rolls.
2 of
I think we meet. We meet.
We have an 11 right now.
11.
We meet DC.
Or no,
Do you have to beat DC in this?
Ryan, you didn't add your +1, so we did. We did meet it.
Okay. You meet it, so let's see.
So nothing happened, I believe, in KOB.
Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? So you asked me you roll. There's no real challenge here. You have to do Mr. There Pac-Man's roll. Yeah. If how many of you here have seen Shaun of the Dead? Is it safe to yeah.
Zombie with the pool sticks?
Yeah. It is just, you hear the jukebox in the back, the Queen comes on. Don't Stop Me Now.
Put that Queen up.
As you're just bashing him into sink, as you're sporking him to death. And with that image, let's go and let's take a quick intermission break. Give us at least 10 minutes. But we'll come back, if not right at 10:55. Let's go back at 8 on the hour to that lovely scene of you guys beating the crap out of
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man 2, Packy 2. All right. And also, by the way, thank you from a Lynn to give 5 bonus damage once again to you, Joanna. Everyone's just giving you all kinds of stuff today.
Oh my god!
You're the favorite. You're never gonna die.
I am the favorite. I'm still maxed out, but I'm the favorite. Okay.
I think you both are almost maxed out. And
I am maxed out.
you are. Percy's almost as well.
Hi, people, we are back. We were just having a quick talk. Then we got yet another donation to Joanna for more adversity tokens. They were just like Scrooge McDuck. Just like, oh, look at all of this. These extra, like, bonus points. Oh, what's that?
I just want to...
Go ahead.
I just want to say on stream, I have the best dad ever. So...
Yeah, and thank you, Joanna Senior, Paul of Joanna, and I also gotta say, looking at all the comments coming in from before, I wanted to respond to that. Like, I agree that this has been a fun, fantastic game there, N King. This is a bit like kind of like Stranger Things in a way. It's gratuitous D&D references do fit in. I love that. Is Southern Pac-Man haunted by Confederate ghosts? Well, if I don't know at this point, because he's been killed, murdered by you rotten, no good kids. He is now, his Pac-Man fever is gone dead cold. I will see myself out right after you get back to the game.
Yeah, let's get back to the game.
Oh boy, Flint.
Corpses are terrible.
$25 and all games must be in a shared universe.
Ooh.
Yeah. Getting close to that. I do want to say what kind of cool thing. Thanks to all of, not just you, the players, but you at home helping make this be a big thing, that we are now currently ranked 61 in Extra Life's rankings of donation drives, which, considering I'm just a baby YouTube channel, that's I think that's good. That's fun.
You're in the top 100.
You're technically on the 2023 campaign, though, right?
Yeah. So
you're fundraising sooner than anybody, so that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold on to that victory for as long as I can.
Take the victory while it lasts.
Exactly. Well, I do see one big victory is that we were at the halfway point of this marathon, and we are $25 away from matching the 24-hour marathon back in 2021. So the fact we're getting that after me, pretty much dying last night and after doing my full commitment to the games, that's good. It's great. So I'm happy everyone's having a good time. I'm happy we're helping out kids, and I'm happy to give you all the crazy Southern Pac-Man monsters, the giant duck monstrosities, and Five Nights at Freddy references that I can force into one weekend. But yeah, let's get back into the zone. We left off with you all beating the crud out of Pac-Man. Actually, I didn't even get a chance to give him a name, but the Pac-Man monster is now gooey at your feet. He is leaking out kind of like a gusher that's been squished in your fingers across the floor. Which violet, by the way, you still are very, very violet. Makes it kind of a very interesting kind of mixture at your feet as the yellow goo starts to kind of like mix in with the purple nasty from Cubert.
Percy, you said you'd take over for Aaron tonight, so I expect this cleaned up before close.
But boss, it is okay. Where do they keep the bucket and mop here?
I don't think we need to worry about that right this second. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, boss, just okay. Yeah, I mean,
if we have time to bust spleens, we have time to clean.
Oh my god.
Time to bust spleens. And we just made it to 600. Someone just donated 25.
yeah, I wonder who.
What? Oh, let's see. What did you just make? I'm scared.
Oh no, dude. What did you do?
I don't know, man. I just crushed it.
Really? All right, I'll work that in somehow. Okay.
What? Oh no.
All right, so you're trying to find the broom closet to clean up this whole mess. Do you show them where it is, Manager Branson, or you just gonna leave them to their own devices to go find it?
You know what? You have a good point. As a manager, I have to understand priorities in the business world. I think a mess is a little bit less important than an alien invasion taking over my entire arcade.
Thank you. I am glad you see reason.
You had to be right at least once in your life.
Well, I mean, so it was in the fridge. What put it in the fridge? It said Aaron. Aaron's an idiot. More of an idiot than me. Where did Aaron grab it?
Oh god, it's the 80s. I was gonna say, do you have Aaron's number? But I was like, he's still at the pizza place and cell phones aren't real yet.
We could check the yellow pages. I mean, I think,
How about we just check the cabinet? The Pac-Man cabinet.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a newer game, right? Pac-Man? I don't know, I typically play air hockey.
Me being born in the 90s, I don't actually know.
1980, so it's been around for half a decade. It's a little bit older, Percy. You're a little behind the times.
I know. Well, let's go look. What is it? I mean, he looked like a round donut-looking thing with mouth. Where's the donut?
Inside the donut's hole.
It's fine, Percy. You don't have to pretend you know games. I walk around and I look for the giant yellow cabinet.
All right.
Percy's following behind. I don't even try to. Like, I don't care.
It shows.
I feel it.
You it takes a little bit of time, but you find the cabinet in the back of the whole arcade establishment. You find it dusty, dirty, like almost untouched. There's like out of order signs on it, but it seems to be kind of like tucked away in a fashion where it was trying to be to put out of place, out of mind.
How do you play this one? Like, the other one was run away from the thing that wanted to kill snakes.
Well, this one you try to get all of the little white balls, and then try to avoid the ghosts. And then when you hit a one of the bigger white balls, the ghosts turn.
Called a power pellet, Vi.
Okay, so
No, I just played the game.
eat the pills in the dark room and kill ghosts.
You got
This
four ghosts, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. They switch between a chase pattern and a scattered pattern. Clyde is going to be a pattern that's going to more directly try to cut you off. Inky, and I just like start blabbling about the actual like computer programming of the four, which I'm assuming goes way over everybody's head.
Well, no, then if Vi could audibly roll her eyes, she would.
You ever watch Ghostbusters? This kind of reminds me of Ghostbusters.
I've seen Ghostbusters, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've both seen it. We've both seen it.
I like that movie. I hope they play it again at a matinee.
I bust open the back of the cabinet. There.
In the back of the cabinet, you find a figure about the size of about maybe 2 feet tall. In the shape it looks like to be like a calzone. It has like almost like Mickey Mouse cartoony arms and legs kind of wrapped up, just like frozen in place like Han Solo. Which just
Oh no.
kind of Doc's like,
Oh no.
That, is that a calzone?
We should probably help them out.
Hey,
What do you guys for? Go.
how do we release it? Like playing the game? Or did you just, do you have a screwdriver?
the
Does
second,
anyone here have a screwdriver?
Obviously, all the time.
Does it look like it can be released via screwdriver, or is it like a, you gotta play it to release him kind of thing?
looking at the sack itself, it looks like it's like the machine itself seems like dead as ever, and he's just been kind of like trapped in this sack. It looks like it'd be kind of torn open with a sharp implement.
I'm gonna use my spork because I guess I never really got rid of it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cut it open as carefully as I can.
Okay.
Good call.
All right.
Ugh.
As you do, the cartoony calzone mascot plops to the ground, and my apologies in advance for the atrocity I'm about to do to make use of the Mario voice I have in mind for this.
Oh no!
Oh, Mamma Mia! Thank you so much for saving me. I am Carly the Calzone from the planet of Italian stereotype. I've been brought here by the power of a charity. Oh gosh, I've been chasing into my Pac-Man of a pet. It came here on its own on a very long, dark side of the moon. It landed here. I've been searching for so long, and I find it's taken over this little arcade.
A fridge fell on him.
Oh no! How long ago was this? Was it that soon?
Mere seconds. You were
7
too late.
minutes ago.
Mamma mia! By the way, this is why I'm, as much as I do not like Chris Pratt, this is why I think it's kind of a good thing we're not going to have this kind of an accent throughout the entirety of the Mario movie. But that's just me. Oh no!
Fair.
That means it will soon spread. So this makes me feel a little tiny Pac-Man fever. For that was not no Pac-Man. That was a Mrs. Pac-Man. Did you not see the little dainty little pink bow on the back of the head to mark that in fact it was a lady? As much designs were back in the 80s. Or its luscious lashes.
Turned quickly pink and red and dark red. Before we noticed.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy, we have at the very least, at least 1 hour before this whole place starts spreading up with little tiny little Pac-Man peoples. We need to think of a plan. A tiny plan. Oh, Mamma Mia. Oh, if only a mama was here to help me now. Oh my God.
I mean, I know the number for a local pizza place. Does that work?
Maybe. If we can get a caffeine, yes. Some caffeine, because the Pac-Man, you see, on my native planet of Italian stereotype, we hunt the Pac-Man on the glades of the maze using ghostly sheets. It chases us. We go get these pellets of caffeine. We call them power pellets. We usually get them before he does, and just go after him. And we go and wrangle them up. They make a good sauce for the pasta. Also, my apologies to my Italian descendant fiance in the room. I do not know what I have wrought.
And also to the general Italian community for what I have wrought.
Oh God.
I was about to say you broke him.
Ooh.
Okay, you beat this game. We're gonna go call a pizza place.
Okay.
gonna be really bad for business.
You would know.
Nobody's dead yet. Again.
I was about to say, somebody died earlier.
But they're not dead right now.
Let's
But
keep it
they
that
were
way.
earlier. I'd like to go find a yellow book with my new calzone friend.
We'll do. Oh, I'm sorry to read the whole thing. I just saw sentient Italian dish known as pizza. I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. I've been kind of squishy. I just gotta open myself open. There we go. Hello, I am pizza.
Oh man, wear some clothes.
Oh, I'm
jeez.
sorry. My pepperoni's getting everywhere. Let's go and put that back in. I covered it with a little bit of the mushroom. There we go.
Your mushroom's flapping all over. Okay, yeah, let's go find a yellow book.
Okay. And lead on, my fine friend.
Oh my god. You're right there, Flit?
No, but I'll live.
Session 0, where we talked about things that made us uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm adding this to the list.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pervy, flashy Italian stereotype anthropomorphic calzone is now a weird thing I have to put on all of my red flag lists.
So yeah, this guy donated money to this thing, and now Flint has to put him in everything because it's technically one
Sure.
universe.
Technically canon.
Mamma mia.
Only is the Talking Pizza canon. It is canon across all of the games this weekend because we are officially in a shared universe.
Somehow
Did
now.
Did I break this? Yeah, I did, but in a good way.
In a good way. Oh,
That's debatable. It's for charity.
it's for
While
charity.
doing it, I do want to run back and see if there is a little pink bow in the Pac-Man goop.
You go back there and do find crushed underneath is a little crumpled pink bow. And you do see some of the fake eyelashes kind of floating in the goop. You also noticed in the goop itself, getting real close. You know, it's kind of like little tiny frog egg-like eggs, little tiny Pac-Mans in there. Starting to go like, you know.
I just start squishing them. Just start stomping through the goop.
Give us a fight of 5. Let's just see how many you actually get here.
Oh god.
That's gonna go over great for you.
Hey.
Hey!
On point
Hasn't updated for me yet.
is a 6.
6. Okay. While they're going for the yellow bucks, you're kind of stopping as best you can. You hear a bunch of little voices cry out, like hundreds upon hundreds of little Pac-Mans just died at all and were silenced all at once. Beep, 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 boop, boop, boop. Oh my god. Oh. Sorry.
God, you're gonna scar me. I can deal with that later.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Gonna have nightmares about that one. You're already thinking about how to include pizza into Call of Cthulhu, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that and
Gonna have to.
yeah. All right. Okay. God, pizza, the calzone. My God.
I just walk out like ghost-faced, my feet just covered in yellow, just like the 1,000-yard stare, and I just say to the other two, I just go, Mr. Pac-Man is somewhere too.
Oh.
On the phone to the pizza place, like,
Shit.
Do you like mushroom?
No.
Without.
I look at pizza.
Without.
Just walk. I don't know where I'm going, but I just walk.
Yeah, no mushroom. It's on the owner.
It's on the owner.
Snap out of it. This is coming out of your pay, and then I go back.
Failure.
While Ryan's on the phone, Branson is just in a place
having an existential crisis.
Violet, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm gonna try to play Pac-Man.
Okay. You boot up the pack. Give us a brain roll of. You never say this when you play this one before. Give us an 8. And oh my gosh, I think they're starting to get to the pizza flashing in the chat. Oh my gosh. Just think this talking pizza now exists somewhere in Versailles, and he has flash children for charity. For charity!
For charity.
Oh gosh.
For charity.
The delay.
Yes. Okay, so what am I rolling?
Let's go with brains. For 10. You don't know this game that well.
Yeah. Okay. Might have to use adversity. I'm gonna use 3 of my seemingly infinite amount of adversity points to make it. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Charitable.
So I have like 17 left.
Oh no. Whatever,
oh no!
Whatever will
I
do?
Thank you, Dad. I love you.
My apologies, sir, to when you see this later on if you wake up. Okay. It takes a while because Pac-Man cannot truly be beaten. However, there is a point where you can go and get it to a legendary glitch.
Kill screen.
Yeah, glitch screen. It takes a bit. You do finally get there after several hours. I know there's a records there, but I need to focus on the story and not the actual specifics. But you get to that point, and the game just kind of like shuts up. As one more figure kind of like plops out of the back.
Shit. I'm gonna go over and once again use my spork to open the sack.
It is afraid it's now coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
As you do, you open up and you find what looks like to be a tiny clown-like figure with a little 2 pair of like jingly bells. As this kind of stands up, this, dear me! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, hi. You don't believe how long I've been in there. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Rin the Jangle, the Jingle. Space duck trader and a business partner to a Pisa. Have you seen them? I'm going to speak to them about this whole Pac-Man thing, because, I'd like the fever of the Pac-Man, but this is a bit much. Duck Ice is where it's at, I tell you.
I just slowly just kind of point to where Percy and Pisa are.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
Is eating pepperoni like cannibalism, or is it like?
Oh no, it's a fine.
Okay.
Let's see, we're natural enemies. We go and we fight each other all day long. It's okay.
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 I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of like. So it's like eating another person's like hair.
Sure, why not? Let's go with that. That's kind of a nasty image, but you do you.
Yeah, kind of disgusting, but yeah, pepperoni on that pizza.
Have you been on the phone for 5 hours with the pizza place?
No, only 10 minutes, and we've talked through every topping. They have M&Ms now.
Oh yeah! Okay.
You good?
Oh, I'm fine. Just trying to process all of this. Over the phone, yeah. It's been like for you, Percy. It's been like talking to one of the sloths from Zootopia. It's just like, all right, so you want M&Ms with that? Okay. Man, I've been trying these like far out chocolate brownies. You ever have those little sprinkles? And it's just been like that for you the last however long it's taken Violet to play the entirety of Pac-Man.
And this pizza guy is just chilling with me. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't do that voice serious.
Break your local GM with these 5 simple steps.
Mm.
I started Twitch. Okay. So, put it back in. While this is happening, and I'm bringing the order, we'll say that about this point that you see technically the third cartoony anthropomorphic character of the night, Branson, come into your now as of own for like the last evening pizzeria. There's a little tiny space clown about the size of, we'll say, it'd be like 2 feet. Just, oh, hello there. Are you the new owner? I thought it used to be owned by that errand boy. Well, that's fine. Hello. I'm here with my business partner over there. I'm sorry. I know he's a bit extravagant, but I hear you're trying to get to the arcade business. Have you been enjoying our complimentary sampling? Have it helped out your business? But here it's all the rage across the universe.
Vi, we need better security here.
This dude came out the back of Pac-Man after I beat it.
Honestly, if I got stuck in a game, I'd rather have been stuck in Joust, because those birds are fun, little tiny little spears and all that. The game makes no sense, but I like it.
So it's you guys who have been causing, like, the game, like, the people to get pulled into the games?
No, I think that would be our product. That would be the platform, Miss Audrey Man 2. Yes. It does take a few it does get a bit of, bitey once in a while, but it does give you the immersion that cannot be seen anywhere else. We actually go and live the games.
Does this Audrey Man 2 happen to look like a small round ball with a pink bow?
That's exactly it. I mean, we heard it's also we made sure, because we heard you wanted to franchise out, so we gave you one of the ones that was carrying eggs. So hopefully it should be. Yes.
If we get rid of, if a horrible accident were to befall this Audrey Man 2,
yes,
the games would stop eating people and things would go back to normal.
Possibly. Though I would say that providing you haven't gone and killed the Miss Pack, and providing you also haven't taken the extreme measures of killing its children, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever of attracting its mate, which I hear it can travel through space and time.
So if a horrible occurrence happened and those things happen, its mate would come?
Oh, yes, yes. It'd be quite dangerous.
Oh, that seems...
Fantastic, Branson.
I just look down, just wide-eyed at my boot, like my sneakers still covered in yellow goo.
Oh. Oh, no.
Yeah, pizza will be here in 15 minutes. What's going on?
Oh, mamma mia, what's on your feet?
I look to Vi, and I slowly just reach, and I pluck the spork from your hand, and I hand you the baseball bat.
Why are you getting into me? Oh God!
A bit more aggressive than I can be right now.
I don't know.
Need to get ready. Yesterday for this. I turn to the little cloud man and I just grab his shoulders and I go, tell me about the mate.
The mate?
What do we need to know?
It's large. It's about the size of a house. Let's see here. It's has a hard time traversing mazes, so you might have some luck here inside this maze of electronics. It is a bit afraid of ghosts, and it is also quite peckish.
Good to know.
I saw the cabinet sheets in the back, but don't you think that feels a little bit racially contrived? White pointed sheets. I think we should probably step away from that here.
Please, no, I can't take any more. Well, don't worry. I hear that the original owner, Aaron, was a big fan of Ghostbusters. We have a lot of Slimer costumes with a little green plastic masks and a little bit of the, because it's a classic '80s costume. It has like the character printed on like the actual costume itself, just to make sure the parents knew who you were. But it's just think of that. They can find them in the back. What's that?
Weird kink, but okay.
Weird kink, but okay.
I look to Pizzo and the cloud, and I go, there's 5 of us. There's 5 ghosts in Pac-Man.
Oh.
We need to work together. And I immediately start looking, and I go, we need to lay out the arcade.
Absolutely. I grab a piece of printed sheet paper, which is what they had to print on back in the days, and I start mapping out the cabinets.
Okay.
I go and grab the costumes? Question mark.
Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to summarize someone who just got recommended to come here out of the blue from another YouTuber. It's like, how do you describe this in one sentence? Either way, hi, Random. Welcome to a charity stream.
Yes.
Hello.
It's basically, think Stranger Things meets tabletop RPG, mix it with a whole lot of random inputs improvised on the spot. Yeah, basically, our players here have summoned a giant cosmic Pac-Man to... Yeah. That's the best way to summarize it, yeah. Also, there's a talking calzone and a tiny clown from another universe. Like you do. Anyway.
You're welcome.
Welcome to charity.
Yeah. Anyway.
Can we make him smaller than a house?
Maybe.
Size is the problem.
These are the NPCs I work with. Okay. I was thinking, okay, I'm good to go. I'm gonna have like my little stack of like normal people NPCs that's to go, and it's like,
Nope.
Nope. Actually, Well, let's see. If we had the right of the pizza, gosh, this calzone, my God, we could maybe the calzone that Ryan had, sorry, Percy didn't go order. We could go find some way to like shrink it down, like a shrink-a-dinky, to make it go nice and tiny, make it a bit easier to go and pummel. Let's see. We're over the pizza. Here, a little knock at the door, and you look around, and you see Tifa and Effet coming back with a pair of pizza, now like dressed up in delivery outfits. After comes in, hi, we have an order for Percy. We have 25 different pizzas of like one for like every topping.
Yeah. So,
Percy with pure, unadulterated capitalist rage in my eyes.
this goes on this is capitalism at its finest. We'll put it on the charge for the place that, comes out at the end of the week. There's pizza parties all the time. You two ever play Pac-Man?
Well, I mean, like, sometimes, I mean, Tifa here really likes to play a lot of games all the time. She was really good at Pac-Man.
Oh yeah. I forget out. Tifa, why don't you come over here with us?
Tifa comes in. You realize now, like, Tifa has been still kind of catatonic. It's just pizza.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah. I'll put it on the counter. You're really good at this, then. Yeah. You know the door.
Pizza. The door.
Well, that's the door. We're going to Pac-Man.
Oh no.
Percy. Yeah.
Percy.
No,
Percy, she died. We should not. We shouldn't. We just shouldn't.
What's your score on Pac-Man?
Oh my God.
Tifa's score.
Effet considers for a second. Well, she did have the high score. You know, she goes by the username or high score name of a $. You see her name everywhere across this place.
I look at Tifa.
Some reason kids keep copying her for some reason.
See,
Yes.
okay. You can stay, but you gotta eat some pizza. What do you know about cosmic entities that are larger than a house?
Yeah.
Reaches
Tifa,
out still more. She's like touching my face, like, yeah, I know, Percy.
She Afta is trying to consider what the hell's going on, while Tifa just goes and touches your face a little. I have seen the beyond. I have seen the bonus level beyond the levels that we've played here in this arcade. I have seen such terror, such horrors. I know what it is like to be chased by Cubert. I know what it is to be the pong ball paddled by the pong paddles. I know what it's like to be the line block in Tetris, to be the barrel that Mario jumps over. I have seen things I never will have forgotten. You all saved me, haven't you? You saved me from the bird.
The bonus level? Yeah, sure.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
grabbed a heart of a snake. Cubert ate the snake.
You did. This face is new.
It's technically old. The soul within is probably newer. Let's not get into the metaphysical stuff. Yeah, you can stop touching my face now.
Percy.
It is Percy. Still same Percy. New Tifa. Regarding Pac-Man, limited time, limited space, cabinets. What is the ideal configuration
We should go
of the
We
cabinets?
should go for the kill level. We
Kill level.
need to go in or structure the cabinets in such a way that makes it sense like a maze, But this time we need to make it as chaotic as possible. There's clearly walls, but I can't understand the walls. Maybe that's somewhere we can go and stop the Pac-Man. But while this is going on, Vi and Branson, Paiza kind of leans over to the clown, which you over here is like, Mamma mia, she's weirder than us.
Hey, shut it. She knows a life beyond death.
You know, I think we should exit out of this. This is getting a bit too silly for us. I agree.
Change planes of existence. Enters the plane of fire to become cooked.
Yeah.
Baked even.
Yeah. It's kind of like the goofy mascot characters kind of like exit the stage. All right, as this is going on, unless you guys want to stop them.
I don't stop them. Bye.
Not really.
Take some pizza.
Can't ship anything you think we want.
What's that?
Please cancel all future shipments of anything you think we want.
Oh, sure. Oh, now I'm going to do with all those space ducks. Oh, well. I'll figure it out eventually.
He say space ducks? Yo, boss.
We don't need space ducks.
Not a good time.
That's what he says.
We're dealing with the cosmic horror here.
Okay, guys, I'm not as fast, as strong, or as fighty as either of you two. So when this thing gets here, it's gonna be mostly on you guys.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I will try
Thanks.
to help set up as much as I can for you guys, but I'm not gonna be as much help when he's here.
Fantastic.
Let's start moving the cabinets. Tifa, just direct.
Say it again.
Tifa, direct us. Where are we gonna put these cabinets? We gotta make a maze.
I'll work with Tifa to try to make a confusing maze.
Okay, in the meantime, we gotta start setting out pellets. What do they got now? Adderall? They got what's pellets?
As you give us a, well, are you gonna take your time, or are you gonna try to rush to find like something pellet wise?
I think we're gonna take our time to find something pellet wise. This is urgent. This is not urgent. This is dire.
Dire.
Gonna take your rush. In that case, the pair of you give me. This is gonna be a rushed search. So,
You'll snap decision.
snap decision. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't been taking half because we all just forgot that mechanic.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. Basically, during any of this stuff, if it was something you feel like you could like meet halfway, you could just like take in the dice roll and just take in that generic half. So most of these have been like snap decision rolls. This is funny. So give us a snap roll of. I'll say you're kind of make it. Let's go for 12. Go with you. Do some flight rolls. Let's see what's going to happen there. While Branson.
Is it okay? Is it just Percy rolling, or is it
Both of you.
Oh, okay. Is it flight, you said?
Yep, flight.
Okay.
That the ill.
9. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
I got a 9. We'll
Okay.
see what we
12
get
on
from
the
there.
button.
12 on the button.
12 on the okay, so I got a 3. Yeah.
All right. You go to the prize counter and you find there's no not much. However, you do find a good hearty like 10 crate boxes of Smarties candy.
Smarties.
They're called rockets in England, is what I'm told.
Canada.
Canada. You know what? They worship the same queen, who is the
Yes.
queen at this current point in time and not a king, who is not consequently killed the queen. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking.
God.
You are the talker of the three of us.
Okay. Meanwhile, Branson, the the awakened Tifa, with the help of her her assistant sister, Effet.
Assistant sister.
Effet's sister. I'm gonna go with that for a name. I'll never know. How do you want to go? Do you do most of the moving, or do you kind of like put it this way? Can you give us a brain roll of you're a smart guy, so let's go with. I'm gonna challenge you with an 8. Let's see how well you go here.
An 8?
Yeah, a brain roll versus that's it. You think 10? Then let's go with 10. Why not?
I can take half and get 10. Brains is my D20.
Fair enough. Go with that then. Because this is your brain power. This is something you can understand. The weird cartoony calzone, the tiny cosmic clown, the talking southern Pac-Man in the fridge, whatever. Building mazes is, your thing. Working together. They, with you go and arrange the cabinets pretty damn well. I'm kind of curious. How do you do, like, the glitchy side of the building?
So I think that I would, knowing what the kill screen looks like in a Pac-Man, I would arrange all the cabinets up to like a line, but then starting at that line, I would grab everything not bolted down in this arcade and just essentially make it like a scatter plot. Okay. Putting stuff in random places, not keeping the same sort of lines and patterns that the rest of the maze makes. I would essentially just put like things that aren't cabinets. I would make really small things. I would move like a stack of chairs or like a roller cart of something, just so it's different variations in height and width between, and essentially just getting to the end wall and just making it flat like a barricade, essentially.
Okay. So it works out perfectly, and we'll say just as you kind of finish the last end of the barricade, and actually roll back a little bit, Violet and Percy, how do you go and place out your candy in this whole maze? It's kind of like a montage moment, basically, I'm trying to set up here. You're muted, buddy.
I don't play the game. You gotta help me out here.
Okay. And just kind of following the maze. Would I be able to determine the best way to place the Smarties? Now I want Smarties. Thanks.
You should have been here when we were talking about nachos, like, for a good 4 hours in the first game. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Right. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna give you give us another brain roll. This is not rushed, so you could use your half value for this if you want.
So what does that mean?
Basically, when you make when I ask you to do any kind of challenge, if it's like a planned action, you're going to take the half value of your dice and just like automatically do it with maybe using the adversity tokens to get it up to the right point. Or you can just try to chance and roll it. However, if it's a rushed action, it is always rolling.
Always rolling. Okay. I understand. Okay, so what's the number I'm trying to beat?
Let's go for the Smarties, because this is more. Let's do another 8 for you too, because you've actually played the game and just beat it yourself in the other room.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna risk it and roll.
Or the biscuit. You got so many of these extra dice too.
I do. Yeah,
Nice
no.
diversity.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend the 7, so I'm back down to 10.
Oh no.
I know. It's a it's a tragedy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Once again, thank you, Dad. and Lenny.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. So, to go back to earlier, Branson, just as you finish the barrier, we'll say that you come right at the point where Percy and Violet finish placing their last intricate Smarty on the ground in this giant Pac-Man maze inside the pizza establishment or the arcade establishment. And that's when you hear it outside, this thum, thum noise, followed by just a waka, waka, waka.
Oh no.
The Tifa twins look at you and just go white-sheeted like, this, I don't know if I can do this again. I think this might have to be your fight.
You should go hide in the employees' lounge. It's got guts, but you got guts too. You lived.
True. Percy, be careful.
Yeah. No, you're doing great.
Branson, thank you. You're a good manager.
If you're in the back, I'll give you $3.35 an hour. That's the going minimum wage. Clean up that mess back there.
Okay, I will go be the mop. I will go clean with the mop. Effie just looks at you like, we'll do what we can. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of scamper off, leaving you
I
free.
take it we're in the
Okay.
Are we in the Slimer costumes?
I'd imagine we'd have already switched.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 of us.
Great.
It's almost too perfect.
And I to a video game character.
Do you guys have your weapons? We're gonna have to jump it at some point.
Oh God.
I look over. I actually brought the mop out. Sorry, sisters. I had the mop.
And I have the baseball bat, and Branson took my spork.
I tighten the power glove. Time to play with power.
Oh jeez.
Ah, yes. Ah, love you, buddy. Okay. You can feel a yellowish glow coming from out the door as you look over and see, kind of leering in, this big old Pac-Man Morphous ball. You see the veins kind of pulsing through it. It's like the one you saw in the fridge, as you just hear this loud, I do declare, where is my sweet arms?
I run to the kill screen area and just sort of hide in there.
Over here, sweetheart. In the maze, full of not threatening ghosts.
Which I say now, I say there's ghosts in there. I'm
No, there's
coming,
no
honey.
ghosts in the maze. You should come in here.
Yeah. Give us a.
Get in here.
You notice he's starting to kind of like come in at full sized. It kind of strikes you that, okay, you probably should suggest something before you kind of like full on wrecking balls the whole place.
Watch out for these machines are made of ghosts.
Roll a charm roll of let's
Come on.
This will be a snap decision. Actually, don't say this will be a snap decision because he's coming in like now. Of 8.
So remind me, snap decision. I rolled the dice for 21.
Yeah.
That exploded a few times there.
No, my charm is 20. It only exploded the once, but I got a nat 20 for 21.
Yeah,
Nat 20 and a nat 1.
Yeah.
I'd like to add.
Gambler's fallacy dictates that I could not fail or succeed any harder than now.
Also, I see that my friend Charlie donated. Thank you, Charlie.
Yep, for Joanna.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think he's doing it just because he's about to kill me in D&D tonight.
Oh, we have D&D after this? Okay. Challenge accepted. Okay.
I know, right? That's why I had coffee at 6 o'clock.
Fair, valid. The giant pack monster starts to shrinks down to the size of the door and just cautiously sticks its head through. Branson, you said you're gonna hide in the danger, the corrupted zone, or the corrupted zone, yeah.
Yeah, the kill screen area, which I imagine is like the furthest away from the door.
Oh god, yes, of course. All right. I don't see anything exactly for hiding, so... Well, the kills be over there. Let's give you like a flight of 5.
Okay. Let's see, a flight of 5. I got a 15. I exploded finally.
Yeah,
Hey!
I have yet to explode.
Then me getting all these explosions.
Right at
I
the
mean,
end.
I'm getting all the adversity points, so...
That's true.
Right on, right on. Okay. So you happen to go, yeah, you hung down perfectly. You're like, we'll say that, gosh, I need 1 second. I'm going to do this right. Let's see, Pac-Man, ghosts. All right, there we are. Okay, we'll say that you're the inky ghost because you're bashful. So you're have like yours have been like kind of painted blue, and you find a couple like a stack of like, we'll say, a stack of like Pepsi boxes and cans to kind of like camouflage into just perfectly. Leaving the other two. Okay. I don't want to go and assume, but the other ghost options are red, pink, and orange. What colors do you want to paint yourselves over there?
I got pink and blue on my striped shirt already. I'll pick pink.
Okay, so you're pinky. Leaving.
I will take red.
Yeah, Blinky was my favorite growing up.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right. The Pac-Man kind of like comes in and stares you two down. Oh no, ghosts! I say I gotta go and find them pellets around here. First, I found the power pellet. And he starts to kind of dash around the corner on the side.
I start chasing with my mouth.
I was about to say,
You piece of shit!
Can we bap him?
You can certainly try. Let's get some fight rolls.
All
I'm still a
right.
kid! Oh boy, you know what I got for my fight rolls?
What?
D4s, baby.
Oh.
No! What's the number we're trying to beat?
It's now dice versus dice. Your dice size
Oh.
against their dice size. You don't know what it is until you tell me the values there, so.
5 total.
5 against
I rolled a
1.
4.
6 total for them combined.
6 total. Okay. So.
Oh no!
5 difference is bad. 10 difference is catastrophic.
Oh yeah.
I have so many adversity tokens that I hope I can offset the awful rolls that we were about to have.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Okay.
Yeah, so how far off are they currently?
They're actually beaten right now, because don't forget, he doesn't have a power pellet. You're on the attack.
Yeah.
See, beat by 3. So tell me, attackers, how do you not kill, but start to wound the Pac-Man monster as it's starting to try to go about the place?
Smack it in the mouth.
Oh yeah, I'm prodding it with the mop. I've never hit something before.
Just Michael boy.
Is that Zuko I hear?
Yeah, he's being a good boy.
Yeah, he's got a great
Yeah,
dog.
might be asleep on the bed.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going for the mouth. All right. As you do, you're kind of like swapping in the mouth. You're knocking out little tiny, little alien teeth left and right. As it's just like, oh no, I'm coming, sweetie. I'm gonna get through this maze. I dare say, I'm gonna come save you, and take you and our family back home.
What if you guys would have just left to begin with? Oh god.
It's going along. You see him starting to glow as he just shoots out a bit of energy. As you see a Smarty down the way start to glow bright and larger than the others.
I'm gonna try to cut him off. I'm gonna try to cut him off and
Okay.
punch him.
Give us some
Or
flight
hit him.
rolls against his flight.
I'm going to throw my mop. 2.
2.
7.
7. Okay.
7.
Okay, that's 9 overall. All right, let's
Okay.
see what their roll is. So
I have adversity.
I changed my
points.
mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have to ask you this.
Uh-huh.
I can't do the final results until you've like put your tokens on. At this point, it's kind of like gambling. So,
Okay.
how much do you want to throw down into this?
I bet his flight's really good. I'm gonna throw 4 adversity tokens in.
Okay.
I'm gonna match that.
So that's going to be
Okay.
overall 8, 10, 17.
Mhm.
Okay. Which is funny. It's kind of perfect because he rolled a 17. So you haven't like overcome him, but you haven't lost him yet. It's like neck and neck. Things start to go slow. Just waka, waka, waka. You're bapping left and right.
One more time.
Bit of
one
like
more time.
yellow goops are coming here and there. All right. Go for it.
I've already thrown my mop. This point, I'm coming up and I'm double flying foot my.
Okay, so that's a total of 5. Any adversity tokens you want to put into the mix there?
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, all right.
I'm gonna put in 10.
10. Whoa!
That's it. That's it for me.
That's
That's it.
Okay, so that is 15 plus I have 5, so 20 basically overall, if I do my math right, to their 10. So tell me, folks, how do you kill Papa Pack?
Matt Mercer, how do you want to do this?
Let's do it. We're just seeing it slow. I just kind of I wait until the mouth is open and then I just kind of swing and just kind of do the bisecting down the middle.
Okay.
I imagine my mop that I threw earlier stuck in the floor and I completely whiff my sidekick and it actually runs into the mop and pierces itself on it.
Full on like okay. Just blind run just
Mm.
Correct.
Did you just say get wrecked?
Spits out a few Smarties. Why, children? Why? Please tell me. But basically more like, why? I say, can I at least see my family one more time?
You didn't ask my manager. His shoes are covered with them.
Oh!
Can I add a little flavor here, Jim?
Go for it.
I grab some of the Pepsi off of the rack that I have, and I will use my only 2 adversity tokens left for my prepared ability as I pull out a pack of Mentos.
Oh.
I unscrew the Pepsi. I go, I'm sorry, but this arcade is closed for business. And I slam the Mentos in, close the cap as fast as I can, and throw it in Pac-Man's mouth.
The pack eats it because, Okay, guys. It wouldn't be a 80s action horror game without one of these. Everything goes to slow. As we have a classic running away from the explosion while not looking at it. I need one last fight rolls from all of you. Flight. Against this explosion as you dodge out of the way.
Oh god.
This is gonna go fantastic. Yep.
Oh god. 4.
7.
And 12, okay.
16.
Okay.
Or not 13.
And the explosion from the Pac-Man is... Okay. All you feel is just the explosion of foam, yellow goo from behind you. Outside the building, a little bit of a new sunroof's now added into the place. As everything kind of comes back down, the whole place gets covered in yellow pixelated goop inside. Fortunately, all this happened, we'll say, right next to the messed up, glitchy area. So all the, the expensive arcade machines seem to be okay. Ironically.
Ironically.
We don't see you 3 just yet. It's quiet, it's silent. The employee door opens up as Tifa and Effet look out are you okay? Hello? Good? As a few forms in the goops to kind of come out, oh god. Popping out first from the muck. Percy, you kind of pop out, absolutely covered in goop. How you feeling, buddy? How's it going?
I'm wiped. I put in my 8 hours. My new manager sucks. I'm covered in goo. He asked me to
the
clean
80s. I can fire you for less.
He asked me to clean the fridge.
I mean, people do anyway. It's fine.
Oh gosh. All right. Next to you, you hear just that, I can fire you for less. As out comes Branson. We'll say that you're beat up. Your power glove seems to be just utterly ruined right now. You look up at the newly minted skylight in your arcade. But now with all the monsters gone, this place is now truly officially yours. How are you feeling?
You know what this place needs?
Oh no.
Boosting morale.
Yeah.
Let's have a pizza party.
I look over. All the pizza's covered in foam. Shit. We gotta order some more pizza, boss.
Son of a bitch!
Looking across the place, though, you do not see any sign of Violet yet.
Oh no.
Hey, Vi? Vi? Vi?
Can I claim out?
Vi.
I'd like to look for a baseball. I'd like to look for a baseball bat.
Vi.
Oh no.
If you had any final thoughts, what would they be?
Oh no. Okay. That's because I was the lowest girl. Okay. I think her final thoughts would be, you know, she finally did something right. And she protected the two people closest to her the best as she could.
And if you could say anything to them now, what would that be?
Percy, your jokes might be at times poorly timed, but you did provide just a little bit of bright bit of a light to my day, made things a little bit easier. Branson, you, and I'm actually gonna say what she said she wouldn't tell him to his face. You are smart. You have the world at your fingertips. You can do anything that you want to. Just don't be a dick about it.
Percy and Branson. You find Violet saying these things out loud in the ball pit, perfectly fine, utterly dazed from the explosion.
Thinking she's dead.
Thinking I'm dead, apparently. Okay.
Yeah, you're not in the afterlife. Wake up. No, stop. Not you two.
What the hell happened? What the hell
You
happened?
think I'm an asshole, really?
Hey, you think I'm funny? Not really. Tell me what folks you thought was funny.
I mean, you like kind of funny.
Yeah.
Funny how?
Like funny haha.
Like funny how?
Like funny haha. Like funny like a clown.
Funny like a clown? I'm funny like a clown?
I'm just gonna slowly sink back into the ball pit.
And with that scene of these fun kids celebrating their victory over the Space Pac-Man and the little arcade of horrors, is I think we're going to go and end on this moment of the game as we kind of cut to credits, as we have the classic, made especially for this movie theme song, as we have a quick montage of where are they now. So I'm gonna go clockwise. I'm just picked on you, Violet. I'm gonna go to down to Branson first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's in your epilogue? What's in your future for Branson? What do you do from here? In the freeze frame as like the credits are rolling.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Percy. My
Yeah,
brain
sorry, yeah,
completely stopped for a minute.
It's okay, you're good. I thought you were just thinking. You're fine.
Awkward silence.
No, I was like, why isn't he talking? Oh God, I'm Branson. I finish out school, kind of, just sort of like coasting by as my main thing is owning this arcade. It does need to be renovated, obviously. So, with the help of the two people who destroyed it, we throw everything together and we get it sort of fixed. Pac-Man never crosses this arcade again. The machine is ceremoniously bonfired in front of the new reopening of PVB Games, or BVP Games, which is the new arcade. I continue to work on my electronics, maybe never reach the heights that I hoped to, but in this small town arcade, there are a few unique cabinets that never quite make it anywhere else, but that the people in the town truly love. The owner's kind of a dick, though.
Right on.
There's a reason I said it.
Okay. Percy, your freeze frame moment. Where do you go from here, buddy?
He becomes the assistant manager of the arcade. He tries to create new things in the effort to help his manager become better and greater, and accidentally creates EFTs and quits to go on a mission to destroy EFTs.
Love it.
And non-fungible tokens, I mean. NFTs.
Yeah.
Oh, NFTs, okay.
NFTs.
I said EFT and then I went, wait a minute, I meant NFT.
Got it.
NFTs or whatever. I don't know. That's why I took it. Okay.
EFTs, NFTs, non-fungi tokens. I don't know. I created them. I don't even know what they do. I just need to destroy them now.
Yeah. What about you, Violet?
So, taking inspiration from the magnitude of fantasy novels that I've read over the years, especially drawing from Tolkien and George R.R. Martin and all the other, great names in fantasy, I actually become an author.
Nice. All right.
And one of my books is a cosmic horror of some kind, dedicated to Percy and Branson.
Aw.
The only ones who know.
Known as Alien.
Known as Alien. Apparently it's canon that I wrote Alien. Okay.
Yeah. Ridley Scott, you got the whole thing from you. Just lost a bet, or whatever.
Who's the set designer?
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Tifa at Effet would go on to be well known on History Channel in their various specials about aliens. Rin the Jingle would find his demise at the hands of a giant space duck. Paiza, the extraterrestrial space traveling calzone pizza, would go on to mess around in the 20s in Arkham, Massachusetts. And Aaron...
19s or 2020s?
1920s.
Yes.
1920s.
Okay. Yeah.
Because why not? I'm going to bring that
So
in.
we travel back in time?
Yep. Just to go... This modern day... Mamma mia, this modern day stuff is way out of my league. I'll go back when it was a simpler time. With the swing of dancers. Aaron never returned to the pizza place, having gone out of his way on his booze run, was lost in space and time, and eventually died at the hands of a animatronic in another place at the hands of the toy maker.
Oh my god.
Combined all the games. There you go.
How very Freddy of him.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, he deserves it. He was a bad employer. I was gonna fire him anyway.
Yeah. He agreed to the whole deal.
You let someone take his spot?
Yeah.
Who doesn't even work there?
Yeah. Aaron, actually, just to kind of put a note on there, Aaron would be the first test subject by the toy maker and was the one to give the idea to make the evil pizzeria place in the first place. There we go. That's better. Bow on the world lore this whole crazy weekend. But that's, I would say, thank you all. All your players, you did great. That was fun. That was a game.
So fun.
Thank you, Jim. You're awesome.
You're all awesome. No, you're awesome.
That was really fun.
Oh. I can't thank you. Thank you all at home for watching this either live or later on. If you do watch this recorded, haha, you're awesome for watching this till the end. Wasn't that nuts? Overall, we raised a good amount of cash. We started the night off with $485. We raised essentially $120 over the course of this game. Well done, folks. We were at $605. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow, because at this point we're just hitting records for donation drives for this marathon stuff, and I can't thank you all enough. Don't be strangers. I mean, I see Topher all the time. Ryan and I stream together once in a while, and Topher, actually, to ask before I leave, are you planning to do an Extra Life charity yourself some point
I'm
this
not
year?
this year. With some things happening this year, I'm not. So anything that I'm doing, I'm happy to sort of throw your way and help you get your stuff more in this year. But
Okay.
unfortunately, for the first time in 5 years, I am not participating in Extra Life this year.
Well, that's a shame. Well, maybe next year we'll try to work something out, because I've been at a few of your marathons. That those have been fun too.
I definitely like the idea of doing a kids on bikes.
Oh yeah, kids on bikes, kids on brooms is the
Kids on brooms
Oh.
is so good.
Yeah.
I would be down to learning that.
You've got 90% of it already just from tonight.
I mean, yeah,
Absolutely.
that's true.
Yeah. Joanna, real quick. Do you? I noticed. Do you do Twitch at all, or do you think like that? Anything shout outs before we leave?
I do. It's not often. It's very rare. I haven't done it recently, but I do stream on Twitch. The Littlest of Dragons is my handle, and I typically stream horror-based games. Right now, I'm playing through Alice Madness Returns,
Nice.
and occasionally, when I'm up for it, I play Mortuary Assistant. Which
Nice.
is absolutely terrifying for me, because I hate jump scares. I hate them so much. So it's just a casual stream that I occasionally do when the internet allows it. So the Littlest of Dragons on Twitch. I use the you'll see my icon. It's a purple galaxy dragon wrapped around a D20.
Yeah. You should see it in the thumbnail as well of this stream.
Yeah.
Just I'll also try to give a link to them on the description later. Now, I'll be with you three in a second. We'll do the mandatory YouTube call out nonsense to end this off properly. But so hang tight, you lovely, beautiful people. And do that. So, to you out there, thank you so much for listening in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that nonsense. If you don't, totally okay. Frankly, I care more about if you have the means to do so, to keep donating to Extra Life. It's a fantastic cause. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Keep an eye on the channel for more information on what's going to happen with that. I'm thinking about making that game a little bit longer, maybe 6 hours to end off the whole thing. So I'll try to have that announced in the morning when I get some more sleep. But until then, take care, stay awesome.